So today I want to talk a little bit about your website. What content do you need on your website and how should it be laid out? So at the very minimum, I would say your homepage, an about page, a services page, a contact page, and then a blog. If you plan to have a blog, which is a good idea for SEO to have a blog. Your homepage, you want a nice banner, not too tall, because um, you don't want people to have to scroll very far to actually get some information. So we have what we call above the fold, which is an old newspaper term, um, which just means when they first go on your website, they don't have to scroll to see anything. It's right there, which is the next section under your banner. You want a short description of how you serve. It's not about you, it's not about your services, it's about how you help people. And a video in that section would be perfect. So you write a short description about how you serve people and then have a video with you talking about, you know, why you do what you do, why you love serving people in this way. Um, so people can get to know you better. And a video is just so much better than just the written words. So you want to have that right under your banner. And then under your banner, you should have some type of lead magnet. This is a free offer for somebody to exchange their name and email for whatever it is, whether it's a checklist, a PDF, video training, whatever you have to offer for free. Um, and then you want that next. And then you can have maybe a short about section. You don't want to go into a lot of detail here. It's just something, a summary of what's going to be on your about page. And then you'll have like a learn more button that links to your about page if they want to read more about you. Um, and then maybe some testimonials and your services. So this isn't going to be a full description of your services. Say, for example, you have three primary services you offer. So you'll have a 3-column row, maybe with some images and a short description, and then a learn more button that's going to take them to your actual services page that will go into more detail about what's included with each service, um, and the price point. Uh, there's different schools of thought as far as whether you should put pricing on your page. I personally believe in transparency, and so I put my pricing on my website. I don't want a sticker shock, like somebody gets a call, they get on a call with me, but they have no idea what I charge. So with me putting my pricing on my services page, they have a general idea like what the starting point would be. Um, and so then on your about page, you want to really go into detail as far as tell a little bit about your journey, how you got to where you are, like what led you up to starting your business, and put some personal information in there. Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have pets? Have you moved around a lot? What's your favorite foods? Tell something that's some little quirky thing that you have, just something to give a little, I'll give an example. So, I've never lived anywhere more than 3 years my entire life. And so I can't remember the exact number, but on my about page, I tell like how many places I've lived and how many times I've moved, that kind of thing. I'm an expert packer. Um, and then on the services page, again, you, as I mentioned, you'll go into detail and do your pricing, what's included in each one of your services. And then you absolutely, absolutely must have a contact page. Uh, the whole point of, well, not the whole point, but one of the main points of having a website is to give people a way to contact you. So it could be a contact form. You can even put your phone number if you want to give that out, if you have a business line, your email if you want to put that on there, but definitely a contact form that somebody can send you a message and then you'll get that and you can respond to them. And then the blog. So the blog, having you have pages and posts. So pages are the static content. That's your home, about, services, contact page. That's static content. It's not going to change unless you change your services, you'll update that information, or you raise your prices. Those typically don't change. The blog is ever evolving, always changing. You want to constantly add new content. How often is totally up to you. Um, I would say if you could do once a week at least, that would be amazing. If you could do more, great. But at the very minimum, once a month. Um, so what that does is it tells Google, hey, this site is, it's not stagnant. It's got fresh content. Um, so that helps with your SEO. Um, so that's it for today. If you have any questions about your website, the kind of content that needs to go on there, just leave a comment below and I'm happy to answer it.